If you're contemplating mediation for your divorce case, the biggest piece of advice that I give anyone that I talk to in relation to preparing for mediation is to do your research on your mediator. In Massachusetts, divorce mediators don't have to be attorneys, but there is a huge upside to having a divorce attorney do your mediation. While all mediators have to go through training to do mediation, they don't have to have the specific divorce law experience. This is imperative in your divorce mediation because they know the ins and outs of what you need in your separation agreement. They know the topics you need to discuss. They know some of the pitfalls that you may experience if you don't use someone who knows divorce law and who does divorce law on a daily basis. Another piece of advice that I have is even if you are using a mediator, you should always have your own advocate. You should always speak with your own attorney as well. The purpose of a mediator is to help two parties reach an agreement. It's not always a fair agreement. It's not always an equitable agreement. It's one that you may think is great, but you need to talk to someone who can tell you what your rights are. You may have some mediators who will kind of help guide you, but more often than not, they're not supposed to do that. That's not what their role is. So having someone on your side as well that you can talk to is probably the second biggest advice that I would have for someone looking to go towards mediation. Another piece of advice I have for people starting the mediation process is to prepare as much as possible. Have as much information as you can available to you. Your financial information. Do a financial statement ahead of time. Try to gather the documents that you need in order to know whether or not you're making a good financial decision that will allow the mediator to ensure that they're touching every single topic and dealing with every financial account, every situation that they need to ensure that your separation agreement and your final judgment covers everything that is needed to protect you and your children in the future. Another thing that's important to think about prior to starting mediation is to really think about if mediation is right for you. Mediation is not right for every situation. Mediation is not right for every divorcing couple. If you're in an abusive relationship, if there's a huge financial disparity, if there's financial abuse, if there's physical abuse, those are situations where mediation may not be appropriate for your case. If there's a power imbalance and one party holds all of the control of the finances, mediation may not be appropriate for your case. The majority of attorneys at O'Connor Family Law have gone through specialized mediation training. While these are only a few tips that I can give you right now, we have so many more, and we deal with mediations on a daily basis. If you are considering mediation for your divorce, please give us a call.